Cancers, welcome back. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome to Destiny Calling Tarot. Cancer, this is your read, and the reading is going to cover the time frame of July the 16th through July 31st, 2020. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all taking care of yourself and staying balanced. So important right now. It's pretty vital that we all really make self-care our priority. At this point, it's really so important that we do so, because by taking care of ourselves as a collective, we're coming together as healed, we're coming together as healthy energies, positive energies, productive and inspirational energies, right? So we're all going to focus on ourselves, which is going to allow us to come together as a whole with a greater sense of purpose and just humanity working together during these difficult times. All right, everyone, let's start out with a couple of breathing exercises here just to center our energies. So we're going to take a really deep breath. Ready? Here we go. All right, so when we're exhaling, we're going to imagine that we're releasing all of the negative energies. We're releasing all of the toxic, yucky stuff that is no longer serving us. Ready? Another deep breath. Okay, now we're going to go for the yummy, juicy, positive, good stuff. We want the good vibes to come in our way. Another deep breath. Doesn't that feel fantastic? So that's really going to help us to bring on the positive, yummy, juicy, good stuff our way. All right, so feeling pretty centered here, feeling pretty calm, confident in these energies. So I'm just going to pull one card to get started, and then we'll get into the read. So this is going to be a general read for the Cancer Collective. So it is going to be general. Please keep in mind if specific messages are not resonating, don't try to force the particular messages to make it fit. It simply means that that particular message wasn't meant for you, and at the end of the day, that really is okay. We want to make sure everyone gets the message that they're intended to out of these reads. Dates as well are going to be general guidelines here, because you might notice the energies are hitting you a few days before or maybe even after these dates. And that's perfectly normal because we're all in different parts of our journey. Your first message out says nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. We're all currently going through a lot of healing on personal issues, personal levels at this time. And I'm a big believer that nature really can make such a significant impact on the healing that is occurring at this time. All right, so I'm going to get an energy oracle card here for you, Cancer. So this is going to be, the energy oracle card provides us with the overall energies here for the entire reading today. So I'm going to ask that Spirit please provide a message for the Cancer Collective. What is the overall message you would like to send forward for our Cancer Collective during the time frame of July 16th through July 31st? On 3 shuffles, please. 1, 2. Oh, first card out, we have Coyote Spirit. Trust in divine detours. So this is the overall energy. If things are not exactly working out the way you had hoped or planned for, there is a reason behind either the detours or really just the stagnation, maybe even the unknown that you're experiencing during this time. It's all to serve a greater purpose. It really truly will come full circle, and at some point you're going to see how things are connected. So yeah, the overall issue that a lot of people are currently going through is just the unknown. It's really we tend to want to stay complacent. We tend to want to stay away from change. We typically fear change. It's something bad. In this case, it definitely has the fear mentality associated with it for sure, right? So we're all going to need to kind of shift those negative belief patterns into something that is much, much more positive. I do feel that this is going to be a really, really great shift. Yes, things are changing fast, things are unknown, things feel difficult, things feel heavy, things feel like a struggle. But it's really going to be all about releasing all of that toxicity from our system, all of the things that really, truly weren't working for us, they were not serving us, things that have just run its course and really need to be left in the past. We're going to start from scratch. We're really going to bring in positive things. We're going to bring in positive change. We're going to bring in ways to make life for the whole better in the long term, right? I am a big believer of that. All right, let's get the law of attraction message today. On 3 shuffles, please. 1, 2. Oh, we actually got 2 today. I can change my life by changing my thoughts. This is all about the law of attraction. This one has been coming out quite a bit. It says, by choosing a thought that feels slightly better than the thoughts you have been thinking, you can gradually change the direction of your thoughts by focusing upon a better feeling thought. The law of attraction will respond to that thought, and therefore the balance of your thoughts will now improve. So this is about making a conscious effort when those negative thoughts come in to catch them early and not let them spiral out of control, because once they do, it's much, 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 much harder to elevate ourselves back up into that higher vibrational frequency, right? And the next one says, I can reach for a better feeling thought. So essentially the same message, double indication of that, which is really telling me how incredibly important it is. From your non-physical vantage point, you understood the eternal evolving nature of your being and the promise that this leading edge contrasting environment held. You understood the powerful law of attraction and the fairness and accuracy in which it responds to the free will of all creators. By reaching for the best feeling thought you can, you will shiver with exhilaration as you can reconnect with your purpose, with your zest for life, and with you. So really, really, really big message that our thoughts are actually really, really powerful in creating our future realities, right? All right, let's get into the tarot. Spirit, what messages did you want to have come forward for the Cancer Collective? What clarifying details can you provide? There is construction going on around my area, so you might hear some of that going on in the background. So I'm pretty focused, so I can pretty much focus on this at the same time. Yeah, this is a very interesting couple major arcana. What other messages did you feel were important to come forward for the Cancer Collective during this time? Okay, so I can definitely see where things are headed now. Any additional messages? Thank you, Spirit. That was pretty much a big clumsiness on my part. So now my deck is on the floor, but that's okay. We have the last card which appeared here for you. All right, what have we got for you guys? So first card up is Wands. So we have 1, 2, 3 major arcana. King of Wands is your first card. Hoping you guys can see that pretty clearly. I'm getting a lot of, it's a consciousness, it came out in a few other reads as well. It's a consciousness energy, so it's really, I think, about understanding that at this point you're needing to connect with consciousness more so than ever in the past. It's pretty much the shift that has happened already to date. So at this point we're pretty much, how do I put it? We need to find ways to adapt to these current energies. We need to work with the current energies, and we need to see the possibilities that come with these energies instead of being fearful of them and feeling fear and being in a mindset of fear and just waiting for fear for the rest of our future. That is not going to be helpful in any way, because it's going to collectively mean that we're going to create even more and more of that for our future and for our children's future and for our grandchildren's future, right? So this is really about having a strong will. This is going to be about allowing yourself to educate yourself on the laws of the universe. This is going to be about taking just baby steps at this point, even if needed, to kind of move forward into a different direction, into new belief patterns, into really, this is a big message for a lot of people. It's about doing your own research, right? Looking into things. Yes, you can listen to the information that I send forward, and it's from my personal experience, my personal journey. But at the end of the day, I can only tell you what I've learned from my journey and what energies are going to kind of appear for you in the near future. I can tell you how to adapt to them. I can tell you how to work with them. But at the end of the day, you do truly have free will, choices to make on your own. No one else can make those choices for you. And the information as well. I'm by no means going to tell anyone what to do. This is just the information that I have that I feel that can be helpful. So I find it very interesting that that came up. It's going to be vital that you do your own research. That's going to help you with your own personal belief system, right? Next card, Major Arcana. Very big energy with the Major Arcana. The Death card is all about transition, transformation. But it's overall about just clearing away the old to make way for the new. It's telling me that there's been some stagnation here, not for everyone, but there's been some stagnation here in the energies. So just being consciously aware of that at this point, working towards what it is that you are truly passionate about, what it is that gives you that inner happiness, that inner joy, that really kind of gets you out of bed in the morning, right? Next card, Five of Swords. The energy can definitely be a blaming type of energy. It can be, so if you feel as though you're blaming things, situations, on others at this time, it's really, really, really clear that you need to do research for yourself to come out of the victim mentality, because when we blame others for our situation, we're not doing the work. We need to start doing the work for ourselves. We need to start doing the work for the greater whole. We each need to start taking accountability for the self. So this is going to be about new knowledge coming your way. This is going to be about, you're definitely going to have an unclear and uncertain outlook on things, and you have to really maybe come to terms with that being okay for right now. You will, knowing that you will have a clear perspective on things. Like I said, baby steps going forward. Right, so where this is Major Arcana Death, next is Major Arcana Strength. I have all of the confidence in the world with this energy that you're on the right path. You have the strength, you have the will to succeed in these very challenging times. You're a very reasonable collective, so it's going to be about receiving justice for you through knowledge that's coming to you through a higher order. Yeah, so it's about balance, it's about maintaining your balance, it's about finding ways to really feeling harmonious. So again, finding things that you're passionate about during this time. But a lot of energy that is coming forward with this of unfairness. It's perfectly normal to feel in this reality that we're going through globally, to feel as though this is completely unfair. But I sense that a lot of you feel as though there's something that just isn't adding up. There's something that just is not making sense. And I feel that's the shift which really gets you motivated to do your own research, right? And this strength energy is really interesting in this read, because the next card is also Major Arcana. Look at this, guys. Make sure you guys can see the bottom. So this is all about Judgment. This is the Major Arcana Judgment card. So this is all about breakthroughs. This is all about transformation. So you may have personal abilities that have lied dormant for a very long time, and you may actually be coming into I guess, activating those abilities so that they become more prominent in your everyday lives, right? So you might actually surprise yourself quite a bit as to what you can achieve and what you can accomplish. You're definitely going to be also noticing that others are noticing that you are actually capable of so much more than they ever envisioned for you. All right, next card, Nine of Cups. And Nine of Cups, if you take a quick peek at the top of the card, it says happiness. So this is all about your overall success, and I feel it's all about you being balanced, right? You're successful at maintaining balance, which is very hard to do during these times. This is about your well-being, your general well-being. This is about some of you are noticing, and this is definitely very much resonating with Cancer, that you're picking up on others. You have sensitivities to the moods of others. So this is going to be another indication of just how important it's going to be for you to focus on yourself. Don't worry about what other people are doing. That is really of no concern of yours. It's just really going to sidetrack you. You're going to want to focus solely on you, yourself, and you. You need to make, and that's the key word there, it's focus. It's not always an easy thing to do, right? We want to look into others' lives. We want to look into other situations. We want to look into how others perform daily tasks. And it comes back to judgment. We are stuck in this mentality of judgment where we feel that we have the right to judge others for the way that they choose to live their life. And this couldn't be further from the truth. And this is the belief system that needs to be cleared collectively. So we're really moving towards a non-judgmental collective consciousness. I feel very strongly, especially for Cancer. And it's interesting because by focusing solely on yourself, you're going to find that it's a lot less stressful. So that happiness is going to be easier to obtain for you because you're not bombarding yourself with other people's energies, basically. Last card is Major Arcana. It is the Hermit card. Any background noises going on? Really couldn't hold off on doing the videos because this is kind of a tricky week to get peace and quiet, so I'm just really going to have to power through with whatever comes my way. So just wanted to put that out there. This is really giving you discernment. This is really where you're going to have self-control and awareness. So you're going to be able to rely on yourself. At the end of the day, if you can't rely on yourself, who can you rely on? This is a really big message. This is a really big lesson. We need to learn to trust ourselves. We need to learn to just take accountability and responsibility for the self. That's another really big message. So during this time, a lot of just unknowns, and we really are coming into more of an acceptance that that's okay for right now. There are other things where we can focus our attention that will gradually be like baby steps taking us more so towards the actual divinely guided place that we were truly meant to be, right? Because anytime we see these detours happening in our life, it really truly is meant to help us to get to where we are meant to be. And you may surprise yourself. You may surprise yourself big time as to where it is that you really truly were meant to be. And I have a feeling a lot of you will also surprise others who maybe thought that there was no backbone there for you, Cancer, to take on the responsibility of self, to take on those types of energies where you can focus. So the concentration and the focus is just, it's a precision that it takes practice. It takes a lot of practice. All right, I'm just going to get another little message. These are messages that I just like to send out to you guys. So these are really just coming from me. All right. It says, all is well in my world. Sometimes we just need to repeat that over and over throughout the day. And the more that we do, we're actually programming our subconscious mind to believe that this can be true for you. And it says, everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. All is well. All is well. That is a mantra I use personally for myself on a regular basis when things start to kind of get chaotic and seem like they could possibly at any moment spin out of control. Just that mantra of all is well, all is well. Just release the resistance, because the resistance is what is attracting more of what you don't want. All right, let's get a gratitude message. Let's go ahead and see what message will come forward during this time. Going to have a little bit of patience with this one. Okay, we'll do 3 shuffles, please. 1, 2, and 3. Happiness itself happiness is itself a kind of gratitude. So really these are just reminders here that there is always something to be grateful for. We can always find something in our life currently, no matter how small, that we can really take just a moment and be truly grateful to have either experienced or to have currently in your life. And this is really what's going to help you to move towards this law of attraction here, because this is really it's to me it's the first step to kind of I don't want to say program your mind, but in essence, that's somewhat what it's doing. Maybe I'll get into information in the future a little bit more about the subconscious mind. I think that could be quite interesting for you guys. Slow and steady wins the race, right? So like I said before, baby steps. Baby steps. It helps with the uncertainty. It helps with also not feeling confident. There's no reason to rush through it if we're not feeling comfortable, right? We can take baby steps. As long as we're not stagnant, we are still moving forward. I know I can master anything if I do it enough times. So this is going to be about practice. So it's going to take practice for you to concentrate where you're focusing your energy. That's another really big message. The more we work on these little details day to day, focusing your energy on all is well. The more we focus, the more we work on that from day to day, it just becomes more of a habit, right? And we're slowly also changing our belief systems. All right, so that's it for your read. I do want to put a quick message out. There is still a free personal read contest going on until July 16th. So if you want to get your name in for that, all you have to do is drop a comment down below. By dropping the comment down below, of course, you're automatically getting your name entered into that contest. So we want to thank all of you who made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for all of the support. It's something that really, truly means so much to me. And if you feel that this information can be helpful to another, please go ahead, pass it on. Do me a favor, if you found it resonates with you, click on like, and of course subscribe if you feel that you'd like this information to come to you on a regular basis. So that is all from me today. And just remember, guys, in a world where you can be anything, remember to be free. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you soon. Bye.